Yo, what up, my betting family? We back with another video here at No Limit Bets for the NBA slate of February 11th, 2023. We got another good slate tonight, y'all. We got 9 games going on, so I'm going to be bringing y'all my top 6 picks for the night's games. But before we get started, as always, I would like to say good morning to y'all, good afternoon, whatever time it may be that you're watching this video. Hope y'all having a good one, and hopefully we can make it a better day by winning some money. Also, if you guys are new to the channel, if you enjoy the content, or if we were able to win you guys some money by some of the picks we posted on here, please like, comment, and subscribe, man. It's truly appreciated. But without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into today's videos, today's picks. Just to do a quick recap of yesterday's picks, just showing you guys some of the slips that I put in. Obviously, this one we weren't able to hit. We went 3-3 with this slip. We went 4-2 with this other slip. This one was a complete loss at 2-4. This one was the ones that we posted on the video, which we did good. We went 4-2. And then the last one, we were also able to go 4-2. So the picks that we did posted on here yesterday, like I said, they went 4-2. A winning day, which is always good. We want to keep that momentum going into today's picks. Scotty Barnes came up just short, right on the hook with 28 PRAs, as we needed 29 from him. And then Valanciunas wasn't able to get it done, as he only ends up with 7 rebounds. And as you guys can see, Tyler Hero, Harden, Brunson, and Ivy were able to get their overs in their perspective lines. So, like I said, we want to keep that winning momentum going into today's picks, make it 2 straight winning days. So let's go ahead and hop into them. For our first pick, we're going to start with a PRA prop. We're going to go down to the Bulls and Cavs game. And I'm going to take DeMar DeRozan over 33.5 PRAs. Now, I know DeMar DeRozan has been a player this year that has it rolling some games, and other games he let a lot of people down. But as you guys can see, he's only hit this once out of the last 4 games. But they're on the road tonight against Cleveland. And on the road this season, DeMar has definitely stepped up his play, as he's averaging 37.7 PRAs on the season on the road. Also, I think DeMar is the kind of player, or the type of player that is able to get his points against the Cavs. I know the Cavs are a great defensive team. Obviously, down in the paint, they have the big front court with Jared Allen and Evan Mobley. And then they also do a good job at defending the 3. So what they have struggled with this season, the Cavs defensively, has been the mid-range game. And that's pretty much where DeMar lives. That's his bread and butter, is the mid-range game. So that's one of the reasons. Also, in their earlier matchup, if you guys could remember, that's the game that Donovan Mitchell went off for 71 points with 11 assists and 8 rebounds. DeMar didn't have a bad game. He had it rolling too that game. He ended up with 44 points. So obviously, if we get that type of scoring, we're going to be able to crush this PRA line. Excuse me. But I don't expect them to get 44 points, but I do expect them to, be able to get his buckets and pretty much be an all-around player that he has been on the road. Now, as an individual line, I'm liking his points prop as well. I think currently they have him at 24.5. So obviously, I think he needs to get somewhere around there or over that points line to be able to get his PRAs. But I'm just going to rock with his PRAs just because he's a better all-around player on the road this season. So we're going to go ahead and rock with that for our first pick. For our second pick, we're going to go to a points and assist prop. We're going to go to the Pacers and Wizards game, and we're going to take Tyrese Haliburton over 28.5 points and assists. Now, this line did get bumped up earlier this morning. It was at 27.5. But either way, I still like it, as he has pretty much crushed this number this season against Washington. In the 3 matchups this season thus far, he has ended with 26.7 assists, 25 points, 12 assists, and then 23 points and 11 assists in those 3 matchups. So he has crushed this number, whether it's with points, obviously with points and assists. But even if he gets a low assist number, he's been putting up, mid-20 points. So also, he has also obviously hit this in 3 straight matchups, like I said, but he has also hit it 4 out of his last 5 matchups against him. He has a good track record against the Wizards, So we're gonna go ahead and rock with that for our second pick. For our third pick, we're gonna stick to the same game. And I know this player hasn't been having that good of a season, but we're going to go ahead and take Bradley Beal over 22.5 points. As you guys could see, he's only hit this 1 out of the last 4 games. That one was against Portland, where he ended up with 34 points. But he has also had a great track record pretty much overall against the Pacers, as he's gone over 9 out of his last 10 matchups against the Pacers. He has gone over this line. And he did miss one of the games against the Pacers this season. So the 2 matchups that he had against them this season, he ended up with 23 points and then 31 points. So he has gone over this line as well. Also, another quick note on this game and why I like this prop is because Kyle Kuzma is more than likely going to be out dealing with an injury. So those scoring opportunities, I think Bradley Beal obviously is going to be one of those players that takes advantage of that. So we're going to go ahead and rock with that for our third pick. For our fourth pick, we're going to go back to a PRA line, and we're going to go to the Heat and Magic game, and we're going to take Jimmy Butler over 32.5 PRAs. Now, as you guys can see, he's only hit this 2 out of the last 5 games. Those 2 coming with against the Pacers and Milwaukee with 37 and 43. Tonight, like I said, they're going up against the Magic. Now, he has also had a good track record against the Magic, as he's hit this line, hit the over on this line in 5 straight matchups. They did play one time or earlier this season, or one time thus far this season, and he pretty much crushed this line. Ended with 29 points, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists, which is a total of 41 PRAs. Now, another note with this, obviously, Kyle Lowry is out dealing with an injury. And when Kyle Lowry is out, Jimmy Butler pretty much turns into, he's always an all-around player, but he turns more into like the playmaker for the Heat. It didn't show last night. He did have a rough game last night against the Rockets, but Tyler Hero had it rolling offensively. But I think this game tonight is going to be Jimmy Butler's game, and he's going to go ahead and hit this line for us. So we're going to go ahead and rock with that for our fourth pick. For our fifth pick, it's going to be the only under of the day. We're going to go to the Knicks and Jazz game, and we're going to take the under on Lauri Markkanen, 25.5 points. Now, I know Lauri Markkanen has had a great season thus far, but he's only hit this once out of the last 5 games. He did end up on the hook against Atlanta with 25. But against the Knicks, we all know the Knicks are a slow paced team, and they're pretty much a great defensive team. They're a great defensive team this season. As to why I like the under for Lauri Markkanen. Now, against the Knicks in 10 career matchups, he's gone under 8 out of 10 games. And then earlier this season, he only ends up with 13 points in their earlier matchup. So obviously he hasn't had a good track record, good history playing against the Knicks. And then just another quick note with this one. The 2 games he did go over, he had it rolling from 3. One game, he went 8 for 15 from 3. And then another game, he went 6 for 12 from 3. So I know Lauri Markkanen is capable of getting hot like that. I don't expect it to be tonight, obviously. So that's why we're going to go ahead and take him for our 5th pick. And for our last pick, we're going to stick to a points prop. And we're going to go down to the late game, the primetime game on ABC. And we're going to take Jordan Poole over 24.5 points. Obviously, he's only hit this one out of the last 5 games, which was the last game against Portland, where he went off for 38. Now, as we all know, Jordan Poole play or scoring average obviously has went up or has gone up this season with Steph Curry out. Steph Curry is still going to be out for this game. And this season, without Steph Curry, Poole is averaging 28.2 points per game. Without Curry. This is also going to be, like I said, a primetime game at home at the Warriors, excuse me. So I think Jordan Poole has a big night. And then on top of that, the Lakers, they traded away all their defensive players pretty much. They traded away or perimeter defenders, should I say. They traded away Patrick Beverley, which is obviously their top a perimeter defender. So, I mean, I don't think they have really overall a great defensive team. I think this could be a high-scoring game, or it should be, or could, I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. Let's just put it that way. And I think Jordan Poole is going to be able to take advantage of it, take advantage of the moment, and get us at least 25 points. So that's going to be our top 6 picks for tonight. We're going to take the over on all of them except Lauri Markkanen. We're going to go ahead and take the under. As always, if you guys agree with any of the plays I posted up here, just do your own research. Just don't take my word for it. And also here at No Limit Bets, we like to go with the low risk, high reward. But yesterday, being that we weren't able to hit our flex play, they gave us some of the money back, which was a total of $12. So we're going to go ahead and bet those $12 on this slip, this entry, for the possibility of getting $300. Let's go ahead and place that entry. And that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the games tonight. And we'll be back here tomorrow. Other than that, let's get this money.